What's going on, you guys? Tyler, your long-term therapist here. I'm on the fourth day of a backpacking trip in the Wind Rivers. We're up just about 10,000 feet, quite a few miles back into the mountains here. It's just beautiful, gorgeous. We're kind of in an area where there's actually been a beetle kill several years ago, and there's a lot of dead trees, and it made me start thinking about something. As I'm walking through these woods, you can kind of see that a lot of these logs that have fallen down and that have died have actually been burned. And it got me thinking about how a forest fire actually starts, and the beauty that Mother Nature has built in for itself of helping to protect massive damage from forest fires, because the natural forest fires start when lightning strikes. And so lightning strikes, but lightning only comes when there's a thunderstorm. So imagine being up here, and every single day that we've been up here, it's been this way, that it starts to rain. And when you're out in the mountains and it starts to rain, you start to run and take cover, and you get your poncho on, and then you sit in your tent and you hope it doesn't rain too long, and you start to curse God if it rains too long. But if it was raining and then a thunderclap happened and there was a big strike of lightning and it started all of these trees on fire, you'd go from cursing the rain to blessing the rain and being so grateful that the rain was there. And a couple thoughts came to my mind with that. One is that with the beauty of God and the way God seems to work, that when there's a fire burning in our lives, or there's a rainstorm burning in our lives, and there's something that we don't want, oftentimes it's counterbalanced with something that is good for us. And so the fire and the water, in this case of the thunderstorm, actually do two things. The fire does burn off the old stuff and create space for new. And what we do know about a forest fire is that the growth after the forest fire is where animals congregate, because the plants grow up fresh and young and they get more sunlight. And it's a hotbed for wildlife a couple of years after a forest fire. And yet God also put in the mechanism to stop those forest fires, at least in most cases, by pairing it with the rain. And I was just thinking about that, how awesome it is that nature and God have a way of balancing things out. And I started thinking about that in my own life and how that might be true in certain things, where sometimes I curse that maybe I'm getting older, but with the older comes experience and wisdom, you know. Or maybe I curse that I'm losing the faculties of certain parts of my body. I'm not in quite the shape that I used to be in, even if I try hard, just because it's part of the aging process. But it also comes with the blessing of actually being able to know that I'm more than my body, and that I have my intellect and my mind and my spirit and my heart and my emotions to navigate this world with, and that I'm more than just that. And I just challenge you to think about that in your own lives. If you're feeling like there's a fire in your life burning right now, or there's a rainstorm going, and you feel like you're getting dumped on by having a fire start, maybe both of those two things together are for our good. And I believe that that's the case, that this life is for our experience. Our experience yields wisdom, and this life is all about gaining wisdom. It's for our own good. So if you guys are in your challenges today, take a look for the rain and the lightning and ponder on how they both actually work together for a greater cause. Hope you have a great one. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much for being here with me. If you found this to be valuable for you, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you're facing particular struggles that you need help with, or roadblocks that you're running into, please submit a question. I'd be happy to answer it for you.